I'm John Proxy on channel John West. I'm having an Alan Wake Oculus adventure, and I don't know how close I am to the end of the level, but I have a few more manuscripts to read. Going up this ladder. I got nervous because it said reach the Mirror Peak lookout, and I feel like that's by the end of the. Well, I know that's where the end of the episode is. And I think I'm close. If I see any evidence that I'm definitely there. Oh, look at the moon. Alright, stop looking at the moon. I've taken it away from you now. Your moon having privileges are gone. Okay. I think that's the lookout there. That's the problem.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Alright. I'm gonna go and read the rest of the manuscripts. Okay.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Right, we read that one last time, but I thought it'd be nice to, as a starting point.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan. Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this. Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Who's Mott?
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Is this not real?
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment.
I know who Mott is.
His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Alright, so Mott is the kidnapper. Okay, got it. Missing page. Ah!
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Shouldn't be funny. Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, we're missing a couple of pages. I'm tempted to find them on the internet. We cut them in. Because I'm not going through this game again, am I? Yeah, actually, some... Birds. Full of birdie goodness. Delicious birdie goodness. Run away from delicious birdie goodness! Never mind. He goes in the direction of his light. Isn't forwards, slightly. To the right. Yeah, ignore the delicious birdie goodness, Alan. Oh my god! Right. Oh, I've probably got loads to go. Yeah, I've got an entire mine. There's still a chance I could find the manuscript pages then. And I've got to remember that this button here... I've got my thumb on that button anyway. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Sort of a reason why I chose it. Mouse button 5. Tunnel... What? Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Somebody's whispering my name as well. Something like tunnel snakes ruling. Wifey! Wifey? I'm trying to go the wrong way before I go the right way. That looks like the right way though, so let's go the wrong way. Shut up, wifey. How do I know which way is the...
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
I don't know.
Alice? Help me! Alice!
Wifey!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Wifey!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Alright, so... Page, yeah. F5, new one! Hunter's taken. Oh, wow. It's that one there. Cool.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
So I'm very itchy face. Yes, new one, lovely. And we know that there's no more. We are very close to the end of the episode then. Cool, 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 cool. I'm glad of this decision to follow the voice of wifey. So let's continue. To the mirror's oh, this is a silver mine. Literally a silver mine. Oh, that's why it's Mirror's Peak, because of the silver. It's almost as if this was written. For it was written! I mean, literally, and metaphorically, and contextually. Oh. Flares. I see. It's the 70s all over again. I've obviously got that one already. That's the final one, right? Yeah. That's about Tor hitting Nurse Sinclair. I have to assume that. Oh. Not that way! Oh. Wrong button, John. Ah! I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Probably should be using the shotgun more. Yeah, I accidentally pressed the middle button. Down here then. Thanks guys for opening up the mine. There is no reason for me to go off the beaten path because there are no more pages. I know this. Am I recording? I am. And I don't know if I'm going to call it Silver Mine yet, or if I'm at the end of the episode, there's no reason to call it the Silver Mine, is there?
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on.
My eyes.
Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Yeah, I get it. It's a climbing section. Yeah, I remember this bit. Okay. This puzzle plays itself. You couldn't possibly get it wrong. It's not even a case of go to the second place because of being clever. Literally points you in the right direction. And it might be actually, but so far it's been just go to where it directs you to go. Oh. Like so. But yes, that's fine. I mean, it's not a puzzle game, is it? I still need, even if it's incredibly easy to figure out where to put them. Oh, okay. Can I take that with me? Oh, hang on. I may have made a mistake. No, I haven't, have I? Well, I thought for a brief second the game had got clever. No. Literally directs me back to the thing. There we go. A quote-unquote puzzle. Solve this with my eyes closed. Oh, well, it's a nice little bit of exploration now. Oh, I appreciate that. And up we go. Kick us down. Welcome to Mirror Peak. What's that Mirror Peak there? Some flares. Delicious, delicious flares. Let's scout the area first. Before climbing up that. Well, I'm taking the view, don't I? Look at that. Look at that mountain. Look at that mountain. Anyway. Up, up, up. Lickety split. Up the ziggurat. It's not a ziggurat, John. No, but I don't think I've played a game with a ziggurat in. That's not true. Warcraft 3 had a ziggurat in. presumably World of Warcraft has cigarettes in as well. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. Like it. Ah, I did not like that though. Was that not the lookout? Did I accidentally go up the wrong mountain? That's so me. No. I've got to get over there. How the hell do I begin to get over there? Wow, if I've got to go over there, that's bloody ages. Oh. I can see it. What am I thinking? Oh, it's going to be Birdie. Of course it is. Taking a breather, drink. This is my last of my Dr. Pepper Zero, and I'm not allowed any more pop, soda, whatever you call it. And I probably shouldn't have any caffeine for this night either.
Another cable car. Just great.
What do you mean another one? Have we had a cable car yet? Yeah, I'm obviously going to be attacked by birds. I genuinely don't remember any cable cars. Am I wasting ammo? As man, I'm gonna lose all my ammo soon anyway. Wrong side, John. Lovely. There we are. Again. It's a doctor. Right.
Shit.
Yeah. Yes. So that's my favourite line of Matrix. When he goes, when he's on the phone and he goes, shit! And Morpheus just goes, yes. And I just think that's really funny for some reason. I can't just... Oh, that's where the cable car was supposed to go. It just seems really inappropriate thing to say, reply to that line. Right, so I'm not as close to the peak as I thought I was. Alright, it's time to hunting rifle it up. What time are we on? We are on 19 minutes. Damn you. Reload. Some more light. Delicious light. The 8th deepest lake in the world, Cauldron Lake, is a caldera lake formed in the volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then the underground activity was comparatively mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in Bright Falls area, as well as the central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Am I literally going up there then? No, I've got to be reasonably close, right? I did try and run across. Apparently he does not want to run. Why would you stop? Oh. Ah, you bastard! You tricked me, light. Well, he's dead now. And another dead dude. Checkpoint reached. No, I came from the bridge. Up here we go. Ah, yeah, you stopped because... Oh, look. Huh. Right, I read those way too early then, didn't I? It's not unreasonable that the episode's this length. I'm just not very good at guessing when it should end. Oh, I sense a kick. Oh no, it was a push. I was wrong. Oh no, I was right about the kick sense. Ooh, look at this. I like this. What's this when it's at home? Mountain ruins. Bloody hell, I've got another episode, obviously. Unless it's the end. Oh, I can't tell. It's clearly not the peak, though. You talk to me on TV, Tom. So CW and TZ, Cynthia Weaver and Thomas Zane. Ooh. Did you write this? Tom, 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 Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Tom, 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 Tom. Tom, 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 Tom. Tom? Bears. This is the mountain ruins. They're ruined! Somebody ruined the mountains! I think they did. They ruined this building though. Look at it, it's ruined. I feel like I definitely chucked something, but... something with a bit more kick, I think. That was 2. I'm gonna go upstairs, and I'm certainly not gonna fall immediately back down and have a big fight. No. I refuse. Oh, batteries. Well, that was somewhat embarrassing. Right. Shotgun ammo. Speaking of shotgun, to reload everything. Just in case I suddenly get in a big fight. Oh, hang on. It's the next floor. Never mind him. You can see it, can't you? You can see where it's going to fall. Damn you! Fine. Fine. That... You ridiculous bastards. I don't immediately try and run back up because that does not work. I wonder if I can chuck a flare out and then fall down then. Right, let's try this. Yeah. I know the future, you bastards. Oops, did I accidentally use... Ah! Right, can't see him, but... Hello, big fella. Oh, come on. Right, I wasted that accidentally. Which is annoying. Close my eyes during this bit. Bastard. Get off me. Right. Ah! You bastard! You utter bastard! Oh no. Take me now. I was doing well. I screwed up my jump. Well happy with that. Stupid jump. That was plenty of what I was supposed to do as well. There's something there. Stop moving it so fast, John. There's a doctor. Right, we just have to put another flare when we get to the top, that's all. Oh yeah, and we can't even cheat because... Yeah. Ah! Oh well. I'm out of the building. Cost me quite a lot of flares to do it, but I'm out. Where to now? So I bet my Cornish coming out there. Where now?
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Let's go to the boat. Oh no, hang on, we're trying to get to Mirror Peak. Oh, what's up there? See that? Oh. Oh, I know where that is. That's the,
I was
Yeah, I was
close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Right, apparently I have a terrible memory for what happens on this episode.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? They got him writing for us. Please.
There we go. Or Mott. Bye-bye, Mott. Ooh, we read about this. Keep a hold of that flare. Oh, when you close your eyes, there's only darkness. Wifey! I'm pretty sure the flare would stay lit in the water. No, and yeah, it's all 2D to me because it's a cutscene. Oh, the end. Very short episode. Maybe I'll append this to another episode because it's quite short. Yeah, let's assume I already did that.
What a wretched life.
See, this was on the radio earlier. Let's listen to a bit of it
I was cut from a
before I let you go proper.
Daddy did a jig with a drunk midwife. Who's that yonder all in flames, dragging behind him a sack of chains? Who's that?
Anyway, yeah, I've been John Proxy on channel.
The devil and he staked his claim.
Sorry, yes. I've been John Proxy on channel John West. I've been having. Did you see that on the end where it said end? Something bled through. I've been having an Alan Wake Oculus adventure. And I'll see you guys next time.
I was doomed from the start, doomed to play.